Alright, so I watched this video. I'm going to link it down below. I want you to just go ahead, pause, watch it, then come back. Because I'm not editing all this shit. I don't have the time nor the energy for it. Okay, now we're back. Now what we see in that video is this, what I would call the problem with womanism. Because I can't say the other term or else I'll get blocked and whatnot. This girl is... There's so many problems with this girl. She's... Alright. Number one, obviously entitled as hell and has way too high of expectations. Guess what? I don't get shit on Christmas, bitch. Entitled. And she's emotionless but emotional at the same time. She's trying to act like a CEO of a business to her family. And I was just, I'm gonna throw it out there. She sounds like a fucking cunt. Who? There is no guy in this world that would want to date that. Can you imagine? Bro, can you imagine coming home to that at night? Well, I deserve exactly 33. I'm I can't even. Tier 1 is 33 pumps. Tier 2 is 68 pumps. Tier 3 99 pumps. Bitch, what the fuck are you talking? Maybe I don't feel like having sex tonight. Can you imagine coming home to that shit? You only cooked me dinner twice this week. I expect the levels of 5 for business to operate correctly. I'm actually glad I can find this funny. Because it's not. But yeah, there's no emotion there. So this is a young girl, and she's trying to treat her family like she's a CEO of a business. So it's disrespecting them because obviously that's, you know, her family, her elders. She's not being emotionally interactive at all. She's just being like business, business, business. It's disgusting, right? And after watching that, and then I started thinking about other situations too. And I was like, well, at least the girl in that video, she clearly did not have a problem voicing her opinion, even though her opinion was fucking retarded and she didn't treat anybody with respect or emotional kindness or empathy at all. But there's some people that don't voice their opinions, and that can become a problem too. So I found myself sitting here thinking, okay, well, that obnoxious bitch is not going down the right path. But people that don't voice their opinion are not going down the right path either, because then they leave their clients, partners, family wondering what the fuck is going on. So, hey baby, basically just sitting here this morning and wondering, alright, I mean, both sides are wrong. There's got to be a middle ground somewhere. I don't think anybody in the world can watch that video and say that that's the proper way, proper behavior. And it sickens me because it's probably shit. She's probably in business school, in college, and this is like her way of like voicing her opinion is act like a bossy bitch. Now the more docile and feminine women sometimes will not voice their opinion at all, which just leads to problems as well. I've had a client since college as a female, and a lot of times they'll build up, I wouldn't say resentment, but at least a little bit of anger towards me, um, when I see them out in public and randomly. They're like, "Yeah, I had to take my car to the garage," and I was like, I could tell they were like kind of snippy, like that passive aggressive snippy. And I was like, "Well, why the fuck didn't you just bring it to me? If only you knew a good mechanic." Jeez. And the honest truth that I got from him was like, "Well, I didn't want to bother you. I thought you'd be busy." I'm like, "That's my job, dude. It is my job is to be bothered by you pretty much all the time. That's what I do." And I've seen it in other situations too. And this is where my brain is triggering more with just the lack of communication. And I want to say that it should be upfront, normal communication, but not like that CEO bitch, alright? That's not good. But just upfront communication. So I dated a girl a long time ago, and she wanted something, which I didn't know till afterwards, and made a big fuss about it, like at the end of the relationship. And I was like, "Well, why didn't you just ask me?" And they're like, "I was afraid to ask you." I was like, "What?" Okay, so I have to think at this point, I was afraid to ask you when there was no rational, plausible reason to be afraid to ask me. Because guess what? If they had asked me, I would have been like, "Sure." And I know that from the bottom of my heart and every cell of my body, my answer would have been, "Sure, let's do it." But they never asked. And they held on to that resentment and let it build up over time. Rather than just saying, "Hey, I'd like to do this." And you get, either a "sure," which that would have been the case with that one, or "no, I don't want to do that." Boom, boom. That's what you get. But the lack of, yeah, I can't understand that mentality either. Just as much as I can't understand the CEO bitch's mentality. I don't get it. How can I expect somebody to do something if I don't tell them what I want? How can I expect somebody to fix my car if I don't tell them my car needs to be fixed? It's starting to make sense here. It still doesn't make sense to me. But there's got to be some middle line. You can't sit there and be this domineering bitch or this docile, I don't know what, that never says what they need nor want. It's got to be in between somewhere. And I think it's I don't know. See, that CEO bitch was ruined by feminism for sure, and college education. That just did not go well for her. Now the docile girls, I don't know. I think they're isolated too much. Shit, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I think most of the docile girls I know are pretty much single childs or homeschooled, live with their parents for way too long. Huh. I never thought about that. Learn something new every day, right? Now, carrying on. my suspicion, all right, now my suspicion with the docile girls that don't voice their opinion, this is probably a whole nother third category here. The girls that don't voice their opinion of what they want or what they need. Some of them may just be too afraid. Okay, we've covered that. And some of them, and this is where my mind is getting stuck, I believe, don't ask because if they ask, that means they're vulnerable. Let me repeat that. They don't ask because if they ask, that means they're vulnerable, which means they're not in control. And what do womanists hate more than not being in control? So you have these two very separate dichotomies of this CEO cunny bitch and these docile girls that won't speak their mind. And I can see womanism being the fault of both. The CEO bullshit, womanism. The lack of control, so I won't speak my mind, womanism. I see them both. On both ends of the spectrum. And I don't know how you fucking square that circle, because just both of them want control. All right, I'm trying to make sense of this in my own fucking head right now, to be honest. The CEO bitch, it's obvious she wants control. Duh. Blatant. The bashful people, it's not obvious that they want control, but it's subtly there. Because if you're, oh God, why is this so hard to understand? But it's not, because I feel it, like I know it. If you're a quiet person, afraid to make any waves, but you still want to be a boss ass bitch, dumbasses, then you would take your car to a garage rather than humbling yourself and bringing it to somebody that's going to give you a better deal because you are afraid of making any waves. Does that make sense? And in a way, that's keeping business and interpersonal relationships separate. I can understand, but I don't think that's their motivation. I think their motivation is to, show the world that they can do it themselves. And that often ends up being in a very spiteful and petty manner. And they build up a lot of resentment in their own heads. Let's be clear, in their own heads. Because, that situation where they came to me and said, if they had came to me and said, hey, I want to do this, I would have been like, sure, whatever, let's do it. But instead, I think in their mind, tracking their thought process was like, well, if I ask him for that, then that shows that I'm not the boss ass bitch that I want to be. And the CEO girl is a boss ass bitch because she went to college and treats her family like shit. So where's the fucking middle ground? And what's lacking there? What's lacking is proper communication on both ends, and entitlement, and wanting to be a boss ass bitch. That's what's missing there. Because if you don't want to be in charge and you use proper communication, things go over pretty swimmingly. honestly. It's still going to take me a long time to wrap my head around this, but I'm telling you, there's something to, and I guess we're the CEO girl. I mean, look, she's just a bitch. I don't care about her. Like, she's a lost cause. But the ones that don't communicate, I think, to me, disturb me more. Because why aren't you just vocalizing your wants and needs? Because nobody can meet them if you don't vocalize it. And there's most certainly, I will swear on my fucking life that there's an aspect to control of not vocalizing. Because it can, and most likely does, create a leverage tool to use later. So let's say you're dating Sally, and Sally doesn't tell you what she wants for her birthday. So you get whatever you can surmise and think that she might want. But in her head, she knew what she wanted, but just didn't tell you. And then that becomes ammunition to use later. Because guess what? When Sally gets pissed off or has a problem, she's like, "Well, you didn't get me what I wanted for my birthday." Bet on it. And then you're sitting there going, how, where the hell did that come from? Number one. Number two, you never fucking told me that. You didn't even hint at it. And now you're using it against me. And guess what? That all circles back to control.